Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Magic Arena Run. Today we're doing the last of the festival events. This is the Fair Basilica. It's the white themed festival, and our emblem is it's kind of the opposite of last week. If a permanent entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. So it's pretty much obvious we're going ETBs. White is pretty much the most popular color to run in this event, and rightfully so. First off, let's do a quick check. How many exile effects do we have here? Got circle of, well, I'm not even running portable hole, but that one's a bit on the lower end. We got circle of confinement, ossification, annex sentry, borrowed time, brutal Qatar, touch the spirit realm, prayer of binding, static net. We're probably we are kind of running a lot of these now. Now that said, we are running additional removal effects. Actually, I do want to do a quick check. I know that light shield is not in this particular alchemy edition, so that would have been nice. I kind of missed the elite spellbinder already at this point. I can't run anointed gatekeeper. Let's actually show you why. Because this is an as effect, not a when effect, so it's not the triggered ability. This is a replacement effect. So we're only gonna get one shot out of this. It's nice, but it's not quite worth it. I topped it out at 5 here. Generally speaking, we could run even. I wanted to run Titan of Industry, but the games tended to end really fast, and Titan of Industry was not invulnerable to a lot of these removal effects. We did add a few interesting things. Of course, we add Elish Norn. If we can lock out our opponent's ETB triggers, that is a very big plus. Getting an additional trigger is just gravy, but it's really more for the can't effect. Twin shot sniper, if we channel if we must, but if we can get to the ETB, that is 4 damage split between 2 targets. Speaking of 4 damage, we actually have this Uthgard Fury. It's 3 mana, 4 damage. So in this case, it's 4 damage twice, any target. So if it really comes to it, we can just dome 8 damage. We also need quite a good amount of enchantment removal after I just showed you all the enchantment removal effects. So we're running some like Dawnbringer Cleric, Outland Liberator. If we can get it flipped, it's really nice. If not, it's fine. We can just sacrifice. Let's see. Also got Jaheira, Harper, Emissary. You're only destroying one. It's on Specialize. And we got a decent effect if we specialize on white, though specializing on green is not too bad in itself. Sure, it's 4 life, but it can be relevant. It's for the most part going to be a battle of ETB effects here. We added a hopeful initiate, not much for the ETB, but for the destroy target artifact or enchantment effect. We also added the Lauren of the third path, same reason, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Let's see, anything else? Oh yeah, touch the spirit realm. If you're able to channel at the right time, you can save some pretty decent creatures this way. Though you are missing out on the 2-for-1 effect there. Also, an Inquisitor Captain it's a way to dig in for some of the stuff. A lot of our stuff is on the 2 and 3 mark. If we do a quick count check on that, 14, 12 plus 2, so that's 28 minus a few of these. So yeah. Most of these are going to be creatures, so we're pretty solid on this one. We'll definitely run this deck as it is. But if not to show you this deck running wild, it's pretty much to show you what to expect in this particular festival, so you can play accordingly. I've seen main deck disenchants, which are quite good. And other main deck enchantment removal effects. We're kind of not going that way yet. Ooh, this is really bad. We got a lot of our green. We can dig for more white, but it doesn't quite help us here. We're gonna have to mulligan. This one is better. We'll bin the twin shot sniper. Kami of Bamboo Groves at least gives us a quick shot in the arm here. Now it doesn't really matter which one of these because I'm gonna have 3 mana anyway. I don't really need 4, so we're just gonna play Terramorphic Expanse. We'll determine if we need double green or double. We actually there are some cases where we might need double red, but they're kind of rare here. Opponent going for the Archivist of Ogma, way too early if you ask me. So we know we want the double green here. Opponent played it out so that they get the card draw and search. So I guess we specialize here for now. The hexproof is quite important in this case. It pretty much locks it out from anything except Brutal Qatar. Ooh, we're going Ethereal Escort. So what I most likely want to do is touch the Spirit Realm, snipe these two out. Our opponent might have their own big cards here. Can't really do much about that. Oh yeah, also double scry here. We will scry one and yep, this is perfect. And untap. Well, if I had one more mana, we could blitz this. But it's basically just trying to see what our opponent's next turn play is. Again, we have Specialize as an option if we need to. And I'm probably going for Clement. This one might be, if not for the black mana, I would have said this is straight mono white. Ambitious Farmhand. Yeah, this is a solid. Also an indicator that if I do start taking out these cards, I need to be careful here. Like I could white clean the board. And it might not be so bad because yeah, if our opponent gets one of these bad, I could have probably split the difference so that I'm not giving both ETB triggers to one card. Opponent plays Lunarch Veteran, okay. Into a Voice of the Blessed, okay. Basic life gain. So that's 2 life gain triggers into this. So definitely gonna keep swinging with Workshop War Chief. We really need to. I would want to hit another removal effect if possible. Lauren, not quite what I want to hit. Yeah, because I need to save the destruction. I am willing to trade the Workshop War Chief for the Lunarch Veteran just to slow down just to slow things down. Does our opponent have a protection effect? Take up the shield. Ooh, that's so annoying. So now this flies. Doesn't have lifelink by itself, but every creature they drop is going to keep growing this one. In our particular case, the indestructible is not too relevant. But if we don't hit another removal spell, we are in real trouble here. Oh, we did. No, I definitely want to specialize this one so that when it comes back, I can mute the activated ability. Here's hoping that here's hoping that if our opponent does have an exile effect, we can. We do have to also be careful because well, yeah, let's do a double check. If we do for green, when it dies, create 2/1/1 boars. No, I want to specialize into white. Let's hope they don't have a response to this. Oh my gosh, they do. Extinguish the light. That's the cheap one as well. This is looking bad. This is quite looking bad for us. We have a lot of ETBs, but now we need to actually draw into proper effects, no? Our opponent having the right cards at the right... We kind of had to do this because this is a sorcery speed, which is quite miserable. Can't be helped. Yeah, we might actually lose this one in this one of the sadder ways possible, but can't. But hey, sometimes you just draw into it. Let's see if we actually can draw out of this, but it's quite unlikely at this point. Yeah, we just drew a land. Yeah, oddly enough, our opponent did not have a single enchantment-based removal, so they kind of dodged the meta at that one. Yeah, it's a bit sad it turned out that way. We kind of are a bit lacking on the creature protection department. But we'll give this one another shot. Yeah, the thing is that a lot creatures with built-in protection are either really expensive for their cost, or you want to run extra cards. It's really hard to grasp this. So here, I am willing to keep this. I'm gonna do the Hopeful Initiate turn 1. Opponent has Concealing Curtains, okay. So this one's a transform, it's not an ETB, so that's not the worst thing to happen to us. So we get to slow down 2 of their cards. Like, this is a really horrible ETB for us. We will lose 2 cards. Intellect Devourer, each opponent exiles a card until it leaves, so that one's fine. If a creature died this turn. Yeah, we definitely... Oh wait, we chose the wrong one. The correct one would have been land and land. That would have delayed them. So we are going to lose 2 cards. We definitely want to keep this. I have to keep this, so that pretty much locks these 2 out. Oh wait, just one at a time. So I can attack, yeah, I can attack with these 2 safely. Opponent will trade that, which is fine. Yeah, Mana Black also has pretty good ETBs here. Actually, depending on who goes first, that would have been a good indicator. Yeah, the correct play would have been to lock out their back-to-back lands. We will lose Priest of Ancient Lore. That's sad. Oh no, we lost a Static Net instead. Now I can take this out to make sure they don't get it, but But we actually do get cards back if they take out our cards. So I'm okay running it like this. Now, opponent could play Gravelighter to clear the board. That's actually no. It's clear one creature and then draw. So we will lose one card, most likely the Ossification. Losing the borrowed time. Yeah, I guess it makes sense because this only hits creatures. Yeah, I need to play the Briar Bridge Tracker now at this point. We do need hit lands. Though to be fair, we just discarded non-lands this whole point, so that wasn't the worst. If our opponent plays Gravelighter, we sack Priest of Ancient Lore. If our opponent attacks with Revealing Eye, we just take the tree. Opponent plays Gnawing Vermin. Okay, we lose. Well, there's a land we needed. And there's another land we needed. Thank goodness we got all our colors already. Now, our opponent could have enchantment removal. But in either case, we're going to go Ossification first. And we can sack a clue in response. We're basically trying to hit our Elesh Norn before they can land some of their other stuff. No, opponent could not hit their land drops. Okay, so we barely survived that one. Yeah, we did misplay that one. The correct play would have been to nuke both. Would have been to hit both lands. I did not expect any means to slow them down quite a lot. Was really important there. But there we go. That was a decent one. Mono black is also a possible contender. I do say that white is probably better, even with the inherent weakness of the enchantments. Actually, we're running enchantments to take out their creatures, but also to take out their enchantments as well. So it's gonna be that kind of game. Let's see if we hit the third land. We actually do hit the third land, so we will go Overgrown Farmland first. We'll most likely play Jaheira turn 2. Force our opponent to say have a brutal cut. Okay, this one is. Now the sad part is that these are creatures, so probably gets nuked out. Opponent plays in the trenches. Well, we will take 4 here. It does give us the perfect excuse to just play Outland Liberator instead. So we can actually play Terramorphic Expanse, Outland Liberator. Since I know I have no intention to it. And because our opponent could be running Ogma, I am going to grab. We don't have that many red cards. We do have a few double green, so I'm going to go for the double green here. We have only one double red card. Opponent goes Siege Veteran. Opponent is a ways away from this one. So I foresee the possibility where we are going to have to. Where we might end up having to sack this. Sack this for that. Opponent unearths. Mistimes the unearth. Might as well have swung with that. So, yeah, that is an oops indeed. Also, if our opponent goes Enchantment, oh, we own in War Leader. That was an argument to play Annex Sentry first, though. Because this one could take this out, Annex Sentry could not. I goofed that one up. Well, maybe we might hit something with Inquisitor Captain, but that is a bit unlikely. It does give us enough blockers if we have. So let's see. Oh, I wanted to do the Inspiring. Lauren's also quite important because it does take out the Into the Trenches, but we don't need it right away. So we'll go for Inspiring Overseer first. Sigurd and Evangel's fine. The land is fine. And this. Oh yeah, because of that situation, we did not have enough cards afterwards, so that whiffed the next one. That's fine. I am willing to chump block this one. Whenever another creature, yeah, it'll transform. If they are tapped and attacking, I might just block the attacking tokens. Yeah, they have lifelink too, which is really annoying. But we'll find a way out of this. No, this still hasn't. Okay, Townraiser Tyrant's a good one. We'll have to take one. Oh, it doesn't. Oh yeah, they did not have any non-basics. Oops. Do I just go for this? Yeah, I kind of want to go for this. Yeah, we need to gain. Yeah, we need to gain some life. Opponent concedes in that situation. Okay, that. I guess they figured out that they did lose their only removal spell per se. I did not expect them to concede that soon, but yeah, we seem to be running into a lot of the people who are just playing with whatever deck they could have, which I guess does make the festival approachable, but you probably still want to put in the effort to have the cards that actually work in the scenario. It kind of feels like, oh, I'm jamming the deck because it's life gain. I would say that the first player we lost to, it was incidental, but with a surprisingly good read. So here we can go Ambitious Farm hand to refill our hand. We don't need the Jaheira right away. I thought about adding these lands. Yeah, the life is nice, but there are only so many tap lands I'm willing to put in here. We are running our curve really low, so that is why. So we'll see how our opponent follows up with this. I am probably gonna just play Hinterland Chef if our opponent doesn't have Skrell's Hive. Why? Anyway. I'm not playing the Sundown Pass yet because I'm trying not to alert our opponent to. Ooh, Lotus Cobra's a good fit here. Mill tree cards for each creature card. Gilded Goose does give us 2 food tokens. Helps us with our mana. Yeah, I guess we go Gilded Goose too. Might as well swing. We will pitch a land. So we're gonna see what our opponent has. Now it does become annoying if they're actually Orbrask's Forge. Okay, so we actually got an interesting one. We're not gonna get 2 lands out of Cabaretti Courtyard, but let's see, we get 2 mana as well. If I play this, that's 3 mana. If I play this, it's also 3 mana. don't need to play. No, so I definitely want double green here because I'm gonna play Jaheira. I'm also gonna tutor for a green source as well since we already have our double. Oh wait, that actually gives us more. Yeah, we're gonna go workshop our chief here. I forgot how to do math. But if we can get the this explosive burst of mana, we should go for it. Mondrak for tokens. We can snipe the Mondrak, so that's fine. We'll take 2. Oh wow, hold on. A bit premature to play this, but also note it's any target, so it's 4 here, 4 here. Might as well play this. And the opponent concedes. We just played everything out. I don't now there might be a reason to play with all the going wide with all the tokens. You have a way to. They are artifacts, so if you have anything that triggers on an artifact entering the battlefield, that would be solid. Our opponent didn't seem to have that. Though I think it also had to do with us playing way too many cards at having that big surge on mana. Hey, we got ourselves a new art on Elishnorn. Might as well apply that. We haven't actually gotten to play Elishnorn here. Though usually once you get Elishnorn down and your opponent doesn't have another means of removal, it's kinda over. So that is something to keep in mind. That is also our weakness, so we might end up with a similar issue on that. I guess if we can find room for some spells, like maybe we could cut a few of our creatures, replace them with some actual removal spells. That would be a good choice here. Again, double white. We have. Okay, this one is much better. We will have to bin. Realistically, it's the workshop war chief. We will have to choose the color before the double scry. I do want to keep this one because this is our only removal and it's a ways away. At least if we do get tracker down first, we can get tokens out of it. We are still dependent on hitting one more land though. Either case, this will probably be our last game for this episode. And we are already gonna be short one card. Yeah, we'll definitely cut Workshop War Chief here. So we're looking for land. Okay, we got land, so we'll keep that on top. There is an argument for playing this first and playing this second because we didn't have a 2-drop necessarily. But definitely playing Inspiring Overseer first, that just nets us 2 cards straight. Alder would have been really nice. Like, there is an argument for, say, Inspiring Overseer, then playing Alder, giving this one double team, gives us another copy of Inspiring Overseer. Yeah, we'll play this one first. Maybe our opponent's playing no counter spells. If we can hit a red source, no. But it's actually fine. We can play Innkeeper, then hit Alder. And we would still have one treasure left over, though I am still short on Utgard. I honestly have no idea what our opponent's game plan is, though. Okay, that is a bit too soon to start going on the tank. Our opponent's playing white blue. Blue also has a lot of good ETBs. A lot of them are on the card draw department, so that they can that is pretty helpful in refilling the hand. There are a good number of lockdown cards and whatnot, but I think our opponent just checked. Yeah, opponent just checked out. I think they're just missing. They were missing a land drop. Okay, that tells us. I'll crack one of these. Now there are 2 triggers, but only one. I wonder what happens if we give 2 cop-ins. Does it stack? Hey, it's triple team. I think our opponent might have checked out of the. Oh man, I think our opponent did check out of the reservation. But yeah, we do get to oversee. Oh no, they're back. Aether Channeler. They could bounce 2 of our permanents. No, they're going for the draw a card, and they are bouncing 1 permanent. Oh wait, change their mind. Making a bird token. That makes sense. It does block this. But we will start making more treasure. Galagreeters. Okay, there's our other green source. Man, we're gonna have such a full grip here. Yeah, I think our opponent. What most likely happened was our opponent had a bad case of internet connection. They could have just played this one fine. Yeah, we're gonna lose 1 overseer, but we still have like 2 more in hand. So yeah, Alder. Okay, Rasad coming down. Let's see which ones our opponent takes out. Then do we show them? No, most likely that means we will be attacking. Oh, we got the static net too. I actually don't want to use static net in this case, so I am gonna cash in both treasure tokens. Yeah, I don't want these to stay just to come back since I only have 1 of these in hand. I don't know if there's a single blue mana counter spell, but it is timing on our opponent. Worst case scenario, we can just static net. It's a bit on the sad side though. But yeah, it also looks like when Alder comes in, we're gonna double team the Galagreeters twice. Oh no, we'll probably split it 1 each. I can only imagine what's happening on the other side of the world right now. Our opponents stayed to play it out even after missing 1 thing, so they probably just offer you can't refuse. Gives us 2 treasure tokens, so that was not the worst thing to happen. I could go Inquisitor Captain, but I actually did lose count. Champions of Tur. Okay, so I actually have to swing with these before I get something out of this, but that's fine. So I am gonna play Innkeeper. Oh wait, no. We play Gala Greeters first. Oh, you'd only have 1 mana left. We need to play the Innkeeper first, and just hold up mana. And let's see, we probably end up discarding a card. This also counts cards in our hand. So since we've been generating a lot of these, our Inquisitor Captain will hit. So we probably pitch Townraiser Tyrant, since our opponent has not given us a good target for it. If our opponent wipes the board, it's fine. Because yeah, this is a good non-creature spell. Now I am concerned our opponent has an out. Oh, just Elesh Norn. Yeah, that is the one thing I'm concerned with. So we can just... I'm actually gonna just play out Champions of Tyr. We don't get the ETB, but we do need to start filling up the board. So I'm also gonna play Briarbridge Tracker for the same reason. We don't get the ETB, but we get ourselves a 4-3. If we can hit our own Elesh Norn, we can counter their Elesh Norn, so to speak, so it locks everything up. Yeah, it's a good thing we played the Static Net already, because also it's a good thing we have Jaheira as an option, though we have Jaheira as an option to take out artifacts, enchantments. Now this one we're gonna see. This does give vigilance, but probably gives flying first, so we get 1 shot at this. In which case I start vomiting the rest of these out. If they go for vigilance, I'm still willing to swing with everything anyway. They could go for the lifelink counter.
Be brave.
+1/+1 and lifelink, so they're functionally at 15. We can hit them for 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, this... Oh wait, we have a trick here actually. Get ourselves a lot of angels, but the more important part is... Touch the Spirit Realm has a channel effect. It's not just an ETB. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We can even blink this one too. But we're gonna blink this one for... And there we go. Touch the Spirit Realm. Touching our way to victory. That was actually quite close. We survived an opposing Elesh Norn in that case. I think our opponent had way too many top end drops. Not being able to play their 1-drop kind of hurt also. Though to be fair, it was really just going to be a 1-drop. It wasn't really going to do much in that case. But it might have stalled out the board a bit. It would, in that sense. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode of Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications and whatnot. Do tell me which of these festivals, if any, you liked at all. Just from a purely gameplay perspective, I know everyone has their opinions about finance, but let's just say everything. Let's just assume it was all for free. Which one of these would you have liked? Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys again next time. Take care. God bless. Stay safe wherever you are. Have a great week, everyone. Take care.